Hey, you guys. Oh my God. Happy Father's Day. And I can't believe I didn't show up on Facebook Live for you today, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's the first time like in a whole week.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, who's this?
Hi.
What's this? Wait, you got a shadow on your face. That's Sarah,
Yes,
my daughter. Wait, this is so random. We are down here in San Diego. We're at the fish market and we're by the, well, actually, see that? That's the guy's butt.
Oh.
The sailor and the nurse. And that is the Midway, the USS Midway. But anyway, Sarah and I had a glass of wine.
Or two.
Or two.
Or three.
Or three.
Or
No, we
four.
didn't. No, we didn't.
We didn't
So
have more.
what we wanted to do is we wanted to share our deep insights today,
Oh my
right?
God, like such
Can
deep
you like
insights.
do
It's
it
crazy.
without She's like, she's not drunk.
I'm not.
No,
Not at all.
she's not. We
Well,
have our.
She's
Okay.
freaking out. I'm
no,
not.
I'm not freaking out.
Hey,
But okay, let's
I had
get
wine.
okay.
I'm happy.
I did too. Hey,
Well,
hey! I can't see without my
hey,
glasses.
Maud.
Can you see? Hey, Maud! I can't
It's
see.
always cool to see
All right.
people. Well, so,
that-
you go ahead.
You good?
Go.
No, you go.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you guys, what we had a deep conversation at dinner, and we were talking about.
It's really deep.
Stop it.
Go.
Okay, stop it. We're talking about speaking our truth and standing in our power. And that's what we had the conversation about, because Sarah and I were actually talking about certain times when we have relationships, or we have feelings about people, or we have things that occur and we feel powerless. Ralph, buddy, how you doing? You're always
Ralph?
on here. What's up? That's Ralph. He's my buddy. But anyway, so you guys, there are often times, like Sarah and I we were involved in some conversations about some people that we're feeling into. Let's just say that. Situations, right? We're feeling into people. not physically, energetically. But anyway, we were talking about how we were asking each other questions, like, well, what do you think about this? And, what do you think about that? Sorry, I'm not getting you on here, okay? And what ended up happening is we just looked at each other and we're like, wait a minute. We get to stand in our truth, and we get to speak our truth, and we get to stand in our power. And if we're going to do that, it's a choice, right? We don't need to question anything. If something doesn't feel right energetically, like I've been teaching you guys, sorry, are you there? We get to stretch out of our comfort zone, and we get to speak our truth, whether it means we're going to lose somebody, or whether it means, something doesn't work out the way that we want to. If we don't speak our truth, then we stay immersed in this turmoil, right? And it goes on and on and on. And so it's literally a choice of speaking your truth, standing in your power, and making a decision and creating boundaries and saying no more. This is bullshit. Like, if it doesn't feel good, we're not going to do it. Like, we're going to actually just stand in our truth. And if this isn't it, then the next best thing will come to us, and that'll be better and better and better. So go ahead, you speak.
It's so intimidating.
Why? I do it every day. It's not a big deal. Okay, I'll hold it. Sorry. Okay.
Well, I don't think everybody knows what a stretch is.
Well, they do in my tribe.
Okay,
I think.
well,
but you go ahead and tell them.
many people know
Sarah
it.
did similar to ALA. She did MIT.
Many people know what a stretch is, but not everybody does. And let me tell you, a stretch.
Drea!
Let me tell you.
Hey, girl! Drea's on.
That was like my
Drea.
Donald Trump.
Oh, sorry. Did I blow it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mom.
Hey, Drea. I miss you. I hope you're well. A stretch is essentially the worst fear that you have. That's what it always turns out to be. So say you have feelings for somebody and you are internalizing it and you're creating this internal struggle.
Never.
Well, what you get to do, and I don't say you have to, I don't say that you want to, I say you get to, which is a free choice. You have the option to do this thing, is tell that person how you feel. There are going to be consequences. The consequences don't necessarily mean awesome or bad. They just mean a result of some sort of action. So when you stretch and you actually take the step to do something that maybe is terrifying,
That's usually terrifying.
Yeah, it's typically terrifying.
Yeah,
it
right.
allows so much more growth for expansion and learning and figuring out what it is do you really want. You might actually find out that you don't actually want that thing that you stretch towards in the end. I think stretches are incredibly important to do, whether it's going towards a job that you are terrified to have, or whether it's asking somebody out, or whether it's just...
Are you going to ask somebody else? Oh, no, look at you. Sorry.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, I know. Okay. Maybe. Okay.
yeah, I think the stretches are really important. They remind us and they humble us. They remind us of our humanity. They remind us of how short life is. And the motto that I really like is, oh, what the fuck? Do
it
whatever
anyway.
it takes.
That's right. Oh, what the fuck?
Because why not?
Right.
Life is short.
Right.
I mean, there's one life.
Right.
There's one life, people.
Right.
If I can say anything, it's that there's one life. And if you spend your life in a comfort zone, a place where you are comfortable and you don't have to see outside of that comfort zone, you're going to be living in this, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you're missing everything outside of it. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah. Did you get
Yes,
that?
what
Did you guys
wild
get that?
and precious
yes.
life.
Go girl. Go girlfriend. That's right. Okay. So I guess the other thing we were talking about too was, and let's get like real here, okay?
Let's get real here.
Shut up.
We're getting super.
Stop it.
Your
Oh,
videographer
sorry.
is
okay.
horrible.
You hold my.
I'm
my
gonna do this.
My arm is shaking. Thanks, Mom. Oh my gosh, she's so good. Yeah. So anyway, you guys. So what we were talking about is that sometimes when you're in a relationship with somebody, energetically, physically, or you're unsure about what it is, or unclear about where that, what the next step is. If you guys are actually feeling something, because like Sarah and I are feelers, we're big lovers, we're heart space, we're energetically really deep lovers.
Indeed.
That's what we are. That's who we are.
We're like
and you guys.
Sorry, I can't stop.
We're not gonna go there. Sounds
right.
like a personal problem.
Forget about
it. I'm energetically deep. You know what I'm saying. But anyway. Okay, so yes, we both had a glass of wine. Sorry, we're big drinkers. You know what I mean? So the thing is, you guys, is that really if you want to make a commitment, right, and say you want to get to know somebody better, and you say let's stretch and let's just do this. Let's just make sure that this is a fit, right? And the other person is non-committal, or they're resistant, or they push it away, then you get to make a choice. And your choice is you get to say, okay, I'm going to wait, but I'm going to just allow myself to feel weird for the next couple months or a year or whatever it is, right? And be uncertain about it or whatever. Or you get to say, okay, time's not right? I'm gonna make a decision to step back and pull my energy back, because my energy is really important. My energy is something that I need to conserve. I get to focus on what it is that I want to focus on, which is like for me, my business, for you, school, whatever it is, right? And so we get to make a choice. And if that involves loss, right, then so be it. But everything always works out for the highest and best good when you make that choice, when you stand in your power, when you stand in your truth, because that allows the doorway to open for bigger and better things for you, right? So it's always a stretch. It's always a little scary, especially if you care about somebody or you're feeling something for somebody, right? It's scary to take a chance, to reach out and speak your truth. And if they don't receive it, then what the fuck? That wasn't like meant to be anyway, right? I mean, you want somebody who's going to actually communicate with you and be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Right?
And like, let's not forget that
you can put it on you now.
We're allowed to validate the fact that something's scary, but it's really like a moment where you come back to yourself and you ask yourself, okay, is the fear, is it actually worth it? Is the fear what's keeping me however you want to say it, like small or stuck or, fear's relative. Like the way that I have really been able to see fear, and it's been really, really helpful and wonderful, and a practice too, to every time I'm faced with fear to look at it as the acronym FEAR, which stands for False Evidence Appearing Real.
Right.
Which means that it's a scenario that you run in your head because you're scared of an outcome. There's something that might possibly happen, and so you don't act on it because of that. We talked about something else that's really powerful and important also for women and for men. And as a woman speaking, I'm a woman. I'm a feminist and like an activist for women, and so speaking your truth has been something that we have not historically been able to do. There hasn't been societal support to speak our truth. Speaking your truth, to me, is perhaps one of the most important things that you can actually do in your life. Speaking your truth can mean saying what you need to say, being honest, being vulnerable, what else? I don't know what to say. I feel like
being transparent, but also, we always allow other people to seemingly control our decisions.
Yes, it's a leg, and it's a lady in a skirt.
Oh, I know. You can see up her skirt. See it? Wow, they're kissing. Oh my God. And that's the sailor's butt. We're like sitting right in front of the sailor butt.
And
that's that famous statue, you guys. Isn't that cool? We're sitting under the butts. I love it. But what? but anyway, guys, when you allow other people to determine your destiny, when you allow other people to determine how your day-to-day energy feels and what your decisions are and all that kind of stuff, in reality, guys, we get to determine what's best for us. And if somebody else seems to be making us feel a certain way, that's because we're allowing it, right? Because nobody can make you feel anyway, right? So you get to choose what you want to feel, how you want to move forward, speaking your truth with love. And
I think it's really.
I lost my.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
No, I had something else.
Okay.
Go ahead. I can't remember now, so I'm good.
I
love you.
I think I lost it too.
Did you lose it? We lost it.
It was really deep too.
It was deep. We're deep
No,
lovers and
was.
deep thinkers and deep.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, people don't realize that they have a choice in things.
Right. Exactly.
You have a choice in everything you do,
Yeah.
regardless of whether or not you want to admit it to yourself.
Right.
Whether or not you wake up in the morning and you hate your life or you love it is often a choice. It doesn't really matter based upon the circumstances. That's something really important to remember for everybody. It's a choice. So are you suffering? Great. Why?
Make a different choice.
What's the choice? Like, what's the choice that you're making? Wow, we're like having trouble talking tonight.
No, we're good. I can't see. I think Kay's on there. Let me say hi to everybody because you guys, thanks for showing up. Let's see. KG, you have to recognize your truth. Yes. Kirk, baby. Maud, I don't know. Do you know Maud? I don't know Maud.
I don't, but she said
Oh, hi Maud. Oh, Maud, I just friended her. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's true. So you guys, you know, like Sarah was saying, we have one life to live. We have one life to live. We get to live it the way that we want to do it. And you know, the more that you stand in your truth and your power, even if you let people go that you love, like, again, you can't make somebody want to have the correct timing or, you know, feel a certain way, or if somebody's scared to do something and they don't want to stretch out of their comfort zone, you can't force somebody to do that. The only thing you have power over is your choice, your truth, speaking your truth, and creating boundaries and standing in what is good for you. And when you create that, right?
Go ahead.
Then when you create that, you guys, then you literally open vortexes. Like, again, it may be a loss because somebody may not want to come along on the ride with you, but in reality, you're opening up a vortex of possibility for all kinds of other things to come into you. And the more you stand in your truth and your power, the more good things come to you when you again, you don't allow anybody to determine your path or make you feel a certain way, right? You stay with, right. Nobody gets to. That's right. You get to. It's your life, your path. And again, if there's loss, well, you know, I said to Sarah, I've lost so many loves in my life. I've loved hard and I've lost hard, and I continue to, but my heart continues to expand open, and we continue to say yes no matter what, because that's who we are. We're love. We're love.
We just have to figure out like what the consequence is going to be in our lives, because again, let me reiterate, consequence does not necessarily mean a negative outcome. It can also mean a positive outcome. It just simply means there's a reaction to something that is happening. And so it depends on the situation. Is the consequence worth it for you? And if it is, then maybe you want to move into your fear. If it's not, and it's going to firstly impact other people's lives in a negative way, hurt somebody else in a negative, like, it's really, really negative. I'm not just talking about like, ow, that sucks, you broke up with me kind of way. I mean, like, really injuring somebody else or cause damage to the environment, then I say fear is simply something that is keeping you in a box. And if you want to be in your box, great, you get to. We'll be here until the day that you
come out of your box, or you
be
don't.
in your box. Right. Like no judgment on your part. If you choose to stay in a box, that's up to you. But you must know that there is a choice. Yeah. That's all I have to say.
Well, that was a lot. That was a mouthful, right?
I don't even know if it made sense.
Hey, let's go back and have another glass of wine.
No,
what the hell,
let's not do that.
No, just kidding. We have to drive. We're not going to do that. So, yeah, anyway, guys, again, we're just really trying to drive the point home that if you feel conflict in any way, shape, or form, and it's ongoing, and if you're dealing with another person and you're not getting a response from them, or you're not getting a commitment from them, or you're not getting any kind of forward momentum, or you're not getting an answer, you get to choose your answer. You get to choose your path. You don't have to stay stuck and immersed in your crap, right? Waiting for somebody to respond to you or give you an answer. You get to say, I'm done. I'm done. I'm creating a boundary. I love you, but you're not standing in your truth and power, and I'm not going to allow your indecision and your fear and your compartmentalization to affect me. I love you, but I'm going to release you with love because I get to keep my energy clear and move forward. There are things that I get to do, right? So that's, yeah, somebody is smoking weed. What is that? Wow. Breathe it in.
Smells good.
Yeah, wine and weed.
I live in
Woohoo!
Oregon, I don't care.
Yeah, oh, I know you do. Yeah, she's in Eugenian.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to say. I'm sure we got the point across. But anyway, it's a lovely night here in San Diego. I'm really enjoying my daughter. She's going to be leaving soon. I don't see her very often, and we have such deep and profound and interesting conversations.
Okay, I would actually really like, yes, we do. And
Yes,
thank you.
we do. I love you.
I would really like to hear from anybody who's on and watching, because I see there's 5 people
Kirk,
watching.
Uber. No, we're good. Don't worry. We're fine. No worries. Kirk, he's so cute.
Like, what would it take for you to stretch, to move towards something that you are wanting to do? Like, one word from whoever wishes to type it.
Kirk, it's
What
not
is
Uber.
It's not Uber.
No.
But what's it going to take for you to move toward the thing that you fear, the thing that you want, but perhaps there's a boundary of fear? Ready? Type.
Go. K, Maud, Kirk. What's the one thing you can stretch at?
And whoever else is
Can you
watching.
call somebody who you've had issues with and you're going to just tell them your truth with love? K.
Just do it.
Yeah. Okay. I love you, girlfriend. That's right. All right. Who
how
else?
about
For you.
What's
For me?
one word? Just one word that you, not Uber. That's not. I'm sorry. No, that's wrong. Okay, for me,
Kirk,
one
go
word.
away. No, like.
One word
Just
for
kidding.
me is courage. What about you?
Well, for me, the stretch always leads. I'm going to give you the word that it leads to, and that is be a badass at my business meeting tonight. Yes, girlfriend, you go do it. Kick some ass, speak your truth, stand in your goddess power, and let them have it. That's right. For me, it's the result. The consequence is freedom. One of my biggest core values is freedom, and I want to get and speaking my truth. And chancing losing someone or something or whatever in the moment, I get to be free. I get to be free. And that freedom feels aligned, not ooky and energetically off.
Yeah,
That's an awful feeling.
There's something that we all
Dance.
There's something that we all live for every single day, and every single day, there's like a few things. There's a few like morals and. I can't speak. I'm sorry.
You're speaking
every day. There's
eloquently.
No,
seriously.
I'm not.
Yeah,
But
no, you are.
thank you.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
there are things every single day that you're living for, and if you're living your life to be stuck in your shit,
Yes.
that's okay. You know,
You get to do that if you want to do that. But
Yeah.
who wants to do that? You know, after a while, like Sarah and I with this energy work, it doesn't feel so good after a while.
yeah, why would you poop
Yeah.
in the same place that you eat?
Wow, that's a great point.
You wouldn't, right? I mean, fish
Well,
do it.
dogs do. Dogs eat their poop.
But humans are like the best. So
I
it
know.
doesn't
Oh my God. Totally.
All right.
Yeah, but you know what we're saying. So anyway, you get the point, you
Thanks
guys.
for watching.
Right. Don't hang up yet. Okay, stop it. I love you so much. Okay. Say bye to the Midway, guys. There's the ocean. Can you see it? San Diego. Woohoo, woohoo. We're freezing. And there's another statue. Cute. All right. Love you guys. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power. Speak your truth. And
Did you
kick
get it,
some
Mom?
ass.
I blew a kiss.
Oh, okay. Love you guys. Thanks for the heart bombs. And kick ass. Love you, Kay. You're beautiful. Right back at you. Okay.
Bye, friends.
All right, guys. Bye, friends.